All right, let's take a look. Some of the video today, and lots of damage, at least scattered, running from western into northern and northeastern Oklahoma. Folks, there is damage all the way from the Oklahoma-Texas state line all the way to the northeast. I'm talking just west and north of Oklahoma City. We had some, we'll call it minor wind damage in the metro with some tree limbs down and things like that. But man, north and west of Oklahoma City up through Tulsa, yeah, they just got hammered. Jim Gardner, he's been all over today, kind of finding some of those spots there. In Hennessy, the maximum wind field was about 70 to 80 to right at 90 miles per hour. And it wasn't a tornado. It was a west wind. Everything here is basically that's the west side of that home. Windows are blown out. So you start blowing out windows, you're getting up there. And again, it's summertime. You get lots of heat. You get lots of humidity. And when these storms collapse or they start to what we call gust out or blow out, you're going to get winds like that. Look at that roof. That does not belong there. That was toppled over from there. Anyway, big trees down. So, wow. The rain's been good, but we're paying for it with the wind for sure here the last several weeks. All right, let's go back to Lynx 1 here last night. And the green on this represents wind moving towards the radar. But watch right here. See the blue showing up? Went right over Hennessy. That basically was a gust to nearly 90 miles per hour. Went over Perry, just kept going with pockets of wind damage. Another storm took off, went through Tulsa with wind damage there. And that storm that came out of Hennessy went all the way to Tulsa and then got slammed again. So Tulsa had a rough night for sure, but so did we. Look at these wind gusts up in here. And these are the ones that were measured. Remember, there's many, many miles in between those wind gusts that were not measured. So 80 to nearly 90 miles per hour. And there's your big wind bullseye starting out near the Texas-Oklahoma border and going all the way to Tulsa. Here in Oklahoma City, had wind gusts to 51 miles per hour. Had a 59 in Yukon and about 58 up in the Edmond area. So there was enough wind. Still 400 customers without power in Logan County, 1,000 in Kingfisher County, a lot of those around Hennessy, and several hundred up in the Tulsa area there. All right, rain amounts. The last 4 days, we had rain and storms over the weekend, obviously last night, and places north and east of Tulsa near Miami and Bonita and Grand Lake have picked up 8 to 10 inches of rain right here. There is flooding ongoing there, and then back to the west, pockets of 1 to 2 inches. At least this map looks good. You folks in southwestern Oklahoma, Altus, to Lawton, to Hobart, to Clinton, you had some decent rains out of that. So there we go. For the month in Oklahoma City, 0.77, 3/4 of an inch. By the way, normal is about 3.6. So we are, yeah, well below average for the month. 84 degrees in Oklahoma City, a beautiful north wind at 7. The cloud cover now south of Oklahoma City, moving to the south. Our humidity way low at 37%. Lots of 80s out there. 84 in Stillwater, 83 in Guthrie, 82 in Watonga, 83 in Chickasha. So if you're without power, at least we're not 105, right? Lots of 80s on the map, a few 90s way down south today, but not many, and absolutely no 100s. It's a north breeze behind that cold front blowing to the south. This is Canadian air. It's dry air. It's lower humidity. Look at these dew points in the mid-50s, and dry air will continue to funnel in tonight and tomorrow morning. And it's all because of that big dip in the jet stream we talked about for 2 weeks. Upper storm in the Great Lakes, cold front, we got all that going on for us. Enjoy the pattern. Lows tonight, 59 in Guthrie, 57 in El Reno, 60 in Oklahoma City. The record low tonight in Oklahoma City is 59. I don't think we break it, but we're close. The blue numbers on the map, those are the record lows. And notice a lot of these temperatures are close to those record lows tonight. Highs tomorrow, mid-80s, some 90s in the southwest, so a little hotter than today. And then the 90s come back on Wednesday, upper 90s. Here comes your heat. Thursday, Friday, there's your weekend. It looks hot, and it looks dry, folks, for the next 9 days. Not as hot next week. High still, though, in the upper 90s. Ugh, August is hanging around.